Morning.
I'm only going to ask this one more time.
Got an answer for you, Rick.
Yeah, there you go. Not play, more important.
Most of the starters will not play. Based off who's nicked up or not, you may see 2 or 3 of them in there for a series or 2, but most of them won't play.
For the whole preseason, will you have starters?
This week. It'll be week by week.
And how do you go about kind of determining what the cadence is like for your starters, when they will start to see preseason action, how many reps they get?
How much work you get in practice. You know, we got 2 practices against 2 teams the next coming weeks, and you see more in terms of volume stuff in practice than you do in those games. So how much they get in practice, how much volume they get, who gets nicked up, who doesn't get nicked up, where I think we need more continuity at. So it all plays into it.
Are there any starters, like younger guys, that we will see this week?
There may be a few that you see that need some work, that we'll get some work in.
You've been without Yaya Diaby and Joe Trot-Schwenken this week. You've had a lot of younger guys, Marquise Watts, Jose Ramirez, Chris Braswell, that pick today. Have they stepped up in terms of their level of play with getting more reps?
They've got better mentally from a rep standpoint. They're not thinking as much, and they're playing faster, so that's good to see.
What do you say about Braswell and coverage and how he's performed and improved in that area?
We don't plan on making a living out of it, but he knows where to go. He knows what spots to get. He did get an interception today. He better pitch it. I don't know if he did very well running the football, but he's doing some good things. I like the way he's coming along.
What have you seen from Javier Thomas this camp?
He's getting his hands on balls. You know, he's learning 3 spots. He's learning strong. He's learning free. He's learning nickel. He's been very receptive. We know he's a very good special teams player, and he's around the ball all the time.
For the young guys trying to make an impression, how much importance are you going to put on the game tape from Saturday as opposed to practices out here, or maybe even joint practices?
No, you put a lot on it. The next 3 weeks, they're going to get plenty of time to show what they can do. Playing under the lights is important. Anybody can play in practice, but you got to show you can play under the lights.
Barton, one of those guys that would play or would not play? I mean, he's a rookie. So
Oh, Barton's playing. He's a rookie.
So the rookies.
All the rookies are playing. All the rookies are playing.
Over the next couple of weeks, you've got some joint practices with the Jaguars and then the Dolphins the week after that. Can you just talk about the value of having those joint practices and what you guys can glean from that from a coaching standpoint?
Well, you get tired of going against each other, number one, but you get to see different schemes and you go against different people, so you get to figure out what you have to tweak for your own team, offensively or defensively or even special teams-wise. So the work is important, especially with one less preseason game. You need more work.
It seemed like the backup defensive linemen all really had a good day today. Eric Banks, Ernest Brown. What can you say about how they're coming along?
They've both been coming along pretty good. I'll be very interested to see them on Saturday night, you know, because they'll get a lot of playing time and exposure, and we feel like we need to get a look there, and they'll get plenty of looks.
start the game, or Wolford? Or...
Kyle will start the game.
How would you evaluate your quarterbacks, Kyle and Wolford as well?
Are you seeing how they play? I mean, you see how they practice. Right now, Kyle's ahead by a little bit, but we still got to play some games. Thank you, Rick, for the one question.